Hi Twin Flames, Lightworkers. Welcome to this Tarot Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to the community. Now, I had a massive download. Well, it's not download, but yeah, you know what I mean by that. And I felt it woke me up, actually, very rare. A couple of things I want to kind of announce about that is, first of all, there was a definite change in the energy connected with your person, which is connected to you. So I will state it as initially that energy, because most people, the planets shape our world. So when, and I knew this retrograde was important. I knew it. I'll get onto the other part of this, but the retrograde kind of, since it came into the awareness, the planets made a separation. Now it normally does this. So, so when there's red flags, you have tower moments to, you ignore red flags with things in your life, relationships, let's just say, children, your person, work, whatever. You avoid it, so tower comes in, so you start again, right? Retrogrades is so you revisit situations as well. So it's massive this year, because it's like with the virus, let's say, did you see that, right? The virus, what they're doing is, well, what the effect of the virus will isolate people more. So relationships are going to be affected massively. With family, you won't be able to go see family, let alone starting a relationship. Most people on planet Earth are separated anyway. So they're even the virus, which, you know, I'll just say, in my opinion, the intention behind it is for more separation. So there is going to be more separation, and I'm getting this strongly, and I've been saying this for about a year. Next month there's going to be something different, and it's dark. That's why I knew this retrograde was very important. So what I feel was this separation would happened about a month or two ago. There's been this separation. Now, you've had red flags that something came, you know, truth's been out. I've been calling it the truth's frequency. If you've ignored that red flags, you found out something, you've investigated something, someone's investigated something, and you found out some truth, and you've ignored it, and you've gone back to your person, all will happen is this will come up again. But if you've separated and you standed in your truth, then that was the Three of Swords energy. Last night, I felt that shift. So it's gone to the Four of Swords, which will lead your person to come back. I knew they was coming back end of the month. But, you know, there's no time and energy and all that kind of thing. So they're coming back is what I'm definitely, because now I'm feeling the Four of Swords. The energetic frequency woke me up. It was that bad. Was the shift from the Four of Swords to the Five of Swords, which leads to the Six of Swords, right? So the Four of Swords, from the Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords. Bear with. Three of Swords was the energy from splitting up, obviously heartbreak, both sides. Four of Swords, I got this strongly from your person today. It woke me up. That mourning, grieving, right? That grieving stage. And obviously when you're in that grieving stage, what happens is you're like, well, most people, I don't. Well, I did, but I don't now. If someone dies, I'm all right? But before, so I've been through this. So normally what people do is, I wish they was here. I miss them. I wish I could have said this. I still struggle with that with my brother. I don't know why. I ain't got a problem with my brother who's passed. I've got the brother on planet Earth. Anyway, my problem, right? My story. Let's just get into the story. So the Four Swords with your person. In my deck of cards, the Four Swords. Oh, actually, my deck of cards, it's a cop. It's a not cop. Well, yeah. I asked her to make it like the original Rider Waite, which actually I keep saying Rider Waite's the original, and it isn't the original. But anyway, most people think that Rider Waite is the original deck of cards. It's not, but most people think it is. And he is still, and it looks like he's in a coffin dead. So this shift of energy that woke me up is the wake up call to your energy, because after Three of Swords heartbreak, it's like there's a wake up to them that, oh my gosh, I ain't going to get my person back. Like I said to you, and it's that grieving of like they're gone for good. If you've had a wake up call that something from your person, enlightenment for you to make changes, right, into the relationship for your better good, right? This isn't fucking off your person and fuck off and in an expectation that they're going to come back changed because you fucked them off. That ain't going to happen, right? You need reparenting, they need reparenting, right? You need relationship skills, they need. And why I say reparenting, because they wasn't parented how to have a relationship, and neither was you. But you have an expectation from television, right? So if you just expect them to come back because they hurt you, well, they hurt you because they had an expectation of how to do things from following a pattern of how their dad or whatever done it, right? So anyway, so this Four of Swords is about this wake up call of, oh my God, this grieving, I'm never going to see them again. Then they're coming back. So they're definitely coming back. But like I said, this is teaching both of you, your person to, I'll say / appreciate you, but it's not really that. But I don't want to go off track because they do, but they don't. And for you to appreciate yourself. That's the mirror, right? And like I said, this shift is so that you have someone who has your back. Back to back is the Lamescape, Twin Flame, Lightworkers, because November is a dark coming. This was the shift, and I've always said this year is when Twin Flames, Lightworkers are going to be the start of getting together. It's massive. This was building. You're supposed to be building your foundation so you could be out in mission. That's why I started the mission and the boot camps and all that, so we could collaborate. If you're over there and there's so much darkness coming, no one's going to see your light solo. That's why it was important from now 20 to 25 about collaboration. Pisces in Neptune, I think, is all about collaboration as a team. And Taurus is very important because Taurus is about entrepreneurs and stability, working for yourself and getting your pentacles. Anyway, so that's the shift that I felt. So it depends on you. I'm doing a new service. I'm doing more of a one-to-one. I had the day before, I had a download to do more one-to-one. Normally, if you book me, I will say, go book this person, that person during to your reading and give you other advice. The energy is changed now to make us more entrepreneurial. Like I said, Pisces, Neptune, Pisces, I can't remember, whatever. But that energy about collaboration, but it's collaboration as an individual. You see, about collaboration and but separation, because so that you're not dependent on me, so that you can, because people who come into the community, into mission and leave, they don't leave necessarily because of me. They leave for an easier option of the 3D job. It's not that, anything other than that, or lazy, or they want it their way or something like that. It's not because of, realistically, it's me, because I push you to be independent, and to be independent as a business owner is not easy, is it? Right? So this is about us. So I've got a service that I'm going to help you. You book me and then I'll advise you of more stuff that I'll help you. It's more of, I'll look at you from the image reading and guide you to your better self. Now, the others in mission, they are, the energetic frequency is being put, it's like the energy shift. I don't know what to say. There's a massive turnaround with the planets, right? This retrograde has changed a lot of shit. But anyway, Pisces, moon, why are they saying that? Andrea done a Pisces, was it Pisces? I'm sure it was, about retrograde in the Facebook group. You're welcome there. Got any questions? I'm going to answer questions tomorrow in the Facebook group. So join and put your question down. All questions are all, the answers always are relevant for everyone. So that's why I don't mind answering questions. Anyway, so I think that's it. Why did they say about the moon? What do you want me to say about the moon? It's a lot of revealing, or lots are in the dark. The moon card and the secrets and the lies is not necessarily connected with just your person. It's your shadow work, okay? It's also connected with the esoteric, the hidden, the darkness. Yeah. And like from November, it's going to be more revealed of the covert plans, if that makes sense. I can't really say much on YouTube. That's why I have Vimeo. That's why I have Facebook group, right? So I'll leave it there. All right, I'll take that one. Wow. 6 of Cups in your face. I told you they're coming back. The energy of all Tauri, well, I don't know all, but most is they're coming back. I'm telling you now, they should be in your awareness. Coming back. From now, obviously, trickling through is a definite, it's a must. Or you've had something in your awareness and you've just had the red flags and you've just carried on. Also, okay, thanks, reminded me a lot. Depends where you are on your journey, right? You get kind of red flags with your person when you're early doors in a relationship or union, whatever you want to call it for your twin flame, right? But, or like, I don't know, it depends what. Generally 5D relationships and that classed as twin flame. That's a contract from the 5D, from the round table, from upstairs to people down there. Alien galactic people down here, right? It's the twin flame contract. It's called the free will experience, but on here we're naming it twin flame, right? Because you feel like a twin, but it isn't really, because I've got a twin sister and I feel completely different. But anyway, right? Oh, okay, that's for, I'll do they just told me something is different. I'll put it in Facebook if I need to. There's something to do with twins with, oh, okay. The twin is the lamestate of the back-to-back, to say it here. And the back-to-back of the lamestate is having other people's backs. And that is about union and us uniting. That's why I'm talking about, that's why I've created the Facebook group. Because they want us to be more individual, to attract our own, manifest our own customers, let's just say. So the Facebook group, all of us who are in mission will be posting in that Facebook group. So we will be collaborating. So if you resonate with someone who's a part of a team in this mission, who is selling programs to raise the vibration on planet Earth, you might, for example, let me say my son Quan, he might post a pick a card. He's really good at pick a card. You lot love his pick a card. He's moved out, and he can't get onto the internet. You know how long it takes for, I don't know, but UK, it normally takes a long time for them to, drill up and put an internet connection. That's why he's not out here now, or doing it. But say he posts in there, you might resonate with him and want to book him for counselling. Say Sonia, who's here, does a reading in Facebook. You might resonate with her and want to book her for counselling. Do you see? This is what the Facebook group is. All of us in mission, so you can see us and maybe pick someone from that. That's what this is about. That's what this is, the Lamescape. It's connecting with people with past lives. There's no connection of people with past lives, is what they're saying. It's just comments. But that's not a collective group of people. We all communicate. I'm definitely encourage people to communicate and support each other in that group. And I'm reprogramming you guys to do that in the Facebook group. And that's why the 6 of Cups is here. Why are they saying lifetimes upon lifetimes? I know they trained for that. What is that about? It's like this moment is very important. I've been having this for months. I'm going to do something to mission to ask if they know what this is. Okay. Yeah, it's very important. This is what I was feeling last night. All right, so got a few more different. All right, I'll put it like that. So 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Wow. So like I've been saying for about a year, I'll be honest with you, about this year was about building a foundation and getting with your twin flame, your person, right? Union. Right now, union doesn't mean your person's coming back, right? I love you, let's move in together, let's have a family, let's get married. Union this time now was supposed to be the start for, let's say, okay, an official start date of you dating or getting with. Okay, if you don't know, when I met my person 7 years ago, the first year I was with him, that was the early doors. I'm going to put a breakdown of how you get with your person. I don't know how to say it. Union, steps to union, right? In the Facebook group. I'll put it in. See, I can write documents and put it in there. The YouTube is only videos, right? I'll do write a document and put it up, steps to union. And if you're thinking, there's loads of people who put it. My contract is from the round table, from the 5D of light beings on planet Earth who have a soul connection with someone on this plane, because of what's happening next year is dark. So this was the time to collaborate, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and 6 of Cups with your person, so we could be the light. Plus we have back to back someone who has our back during this dark time and lead the way forward. That's this, and that's what is absolute what's happening now. Absolute. I can feel it big time. That's what this is. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Your absolute emotional fulfillment. Now, depending where you are on the journey, I was saying when I met my person the first year, it was red flags. I kind of ignored it. Then it came to light, as what happened now came to light. People separated. I separated. That's quite normal. You have a big huff. I was 3D. Then he popped back. So then this time, sorting out, breaking up. It's generally 8 of Cups, actually. 8 times you separate from your person. And then there's a final moment where you start again, right? Permanent. So when he came back the second time, let's say 4 years later, which is this time with my person, I think we're on year 3. I don't know, 2, 3. I think it's 3, to be honest. Right, when he came back this time, some of you are on this time round what I am now with my person. So this time round, when he came back, does that mean he came back because he went ghost for 4 years? I just didn't think he was my twin flame. We came back again. Then we started as friends when he came back the second time round. Then started dating, then it picked up, then we started seeing each other more, blah, blah, blah. So this time round, it doesn't mean, you might be starting how I started with David. But when I got back the second time round, I knew it was a start of together. I wasn't not going to never see him again. This was the start. But did you hear? I started as friends. Just in case you're thinking, oh, well, this is going to be the time where we're going to be dating, we're going to live in together, da-da-da. He came back, started as friends, but I knew that this time round there was going to be no separation for like that 4-year gap. Separation, yes, but not the 4-year gap. Because the separation helps because you have a bigger perspective. They've had a bigger perspective, and you, during this separation, you don't like it because you feel like you are not you. You're missing half because it's half of you. Literally that, most of the television, you lot don't understand how important you are. Right, your other half is a twin flame connection. That is, not a soulmate. A twin. You feel like when you're not with your person, it's your other half, right? But your job is to balance it out so you can do things singularly. It's never about you and your person. It's about you, right? Masculine, feminine, and masculine, feminine. That's it. They balance out their masculine, feminine, you balance out. That's why you need to teach others on planet Earth. And it's so hard for you because when you separate, you feel such pull. But when you align your masculine and feminine, then it's fine. Well, it's not fine. You still pine and miss and push and pull with your person, right? But if you stand in your power and you work on yourself and you're working in mission, you're here to do that. You balance out your masculine, feminine, then they come towards you. Right, this time's very important. That's probably why they've guided me to do this counseling, to do it more on a one-to-one for who you resonate with, whoever in mission, me for example, and then I can guide you on your specific journey. I do an image reading, and then I'm going to put up all that probably today, right, about it. It might be up there time you get this, read it, about to guide you on your journey, to guide you into mission, mainly inner work, really, what I'm going to be doing, because it's quite hard and it's more individual. It's very hard for me to, it's more of an individual thing. I don't know how else to, which you know, right? So, okay, that's the first line. So this is, look, cups, 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 cups. Emotional fulfillment. Absolutely is here. 9 of Cups. Look, happiness. Look what surrounded this. 6 of Cups. Why are they telling me lifetimes upon lifetimes? What do you want me to say about that? It's like this is the pivotal point of the twin flame, because this is when the light needs to shine, because this is what twin flames were here to do. This time, this is the most dark for you to now be the light. I don't know what, oh, I know what they're saying, like I said, which you should know. When is there anything, well, actually, yeah, okay. So there has been times where people were told in history to wear the mask. You might not know that. This mask of the government has been in past eras as well. So this time, why is this more so than past? I'm asking them, in case you're asking, who am I talking to? Okay. So why I keep getting lifetimes upon lifetimes for this precise moment, but the mask and the corruption's always been there. Well, not always, pretty much a long time. But this time is important because the last time corruption on planet Earth was connected with for example, in the past history, if you research this, everything I say on this channel and what comes out my mouth, you can check it to be true. And I am getting a download, and I haven't checked this, but I can guarantee you can go research what I'm saying and it to be true. I've just got the download, right? And that's generally what I do. And I guarantee it, and I don't even have to research it. I know it to be true. Whatever I say, not just this. But there's past histories of a government putting in things where you have to wear the mask. That's not unusual. And I'm saying, why are you pulling me to that here now? And they're saying because this is more of a permanency. Say 100 years ago, there was a virus that came out, you wore the mask, and then it was like a stage. 1961, there was an outbreak and they had to wear a virus, and this is like the change forever. This is why that's why I'm so pulled with the energy. This is the change of the two worlds, where this will be the change of a permanency of this virus, which they've been trickling in from lifetimes upon lifetimes, generational. This is why twin flames have been put on planet Earth for this divine time. I keep getting that with the 6 of Cups, right? Okay, so the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, but to make a choice for your happiness. But in the middle of this is 3 of Wands. So this is you being left out in the cold. 3 of Wands is an expectation. This, out of these surrounding cards, this is the only negative one. This is about I don't want to say, please don't have an expectation of your 10 of Cups, of your person coming back. That's why I've asked questions in the Facebook group. I done a video and I said to you, so you can, because if you say, for example, which I said in the video in the Facebook group, I said, for example, if you want an apology, and some people say they want it and they don't, but they still give an expectation of what they want when their person comes back. I can help you to see that from a different perspective. Whatever is wrong with with your person, I can guarantee money back, but it's free. I do it in Facebook, right? That whatever you think an issue, I can define it to make you see it from your person's point of view. In fact, you can do that now. Whatever issue you have with your person, see if you can find the answer for it at an empathy heart space. And that's what I'm doing in Facebook. My job is to change around why you're not with your person. And that is my contract. Most might think it's mission, but my mission is to get you, when you're in mission, if you join my mission program, which is ours, but I call it mine because I don't know, I created it, right? I go to people on a one-to-one and help them, guide them through, because that is my contract, to get you with your person. So you get one-to-one if you're in mission. If not, you can book me and I help you progress in your journey. Then then you could, it's not like an overnight thing. That's what generally happens. I progress people in mission, right? And then they'll fuck off, I'm with my person now, and they go. And then they don't get their person because it's a long time. This is 6 of Cups, right? I'm reprogramming you from when 1 year's old, from watching television and beliefs. Plus, I'm reprogramming of why you are here as a starseed. Because there's a lot of people that say why you're here and that, but most of the people that say it don't have evidence of A, people with their person, or B, people in union. They don't have any evidence. They just say, oh, I was talking to set, produce results. Like, that's what I do. I produce results. That's what this mission and is here for. And I guarantee people that leave, I get them reconnected with their person. And it started from the beginning, right? From way back. I get them reconnected, and I can promise you, absolutely, and I don't even need to look on people's channels or ask them, that everyone that's left are not with their person. And I'll tell you why, because I know for a fact they're not collaborating. They haven't made another community. There's no one I've met who's come into mission has the skills of entrepreneur as me. Business and advertising, 2 decades. That's why they chose me. So that's why I know they're not with their person. Plus, from the 5D contract, I don't know anyone else who is such like that. So this is about, you be careful. 3 of Wands is about, what's 5 of Wands? 3 of Wands is about you waiting for your ships to come in. That's an expectation. You see, waiting, expectation of this. So if you have a question, please go to the Facebook of like, okay, I'm struggling with my person to come back because of this element. And I would say, get a pen and paper, because your person's coming back, right? If you've split up with your person and you've been sticking to your guns of separation, right? Then they're coming back, because that's what you're supposed to do. So you learn something from this separation. And that learning is to stay in your masculine. And the masculine can have a separation from the feminine, right? And the feminine is the cups. So that means if you separated and you kept in your masculines, because you know when you separate from men in general, right? Masculines or men, they can stay over there. And feminine gets pissed off. How can you stay over there and not contact me? But if you stayed in your masculine, right, that is balancing out the masculine and feminine. So then they will come towards you, towards the, and flip into the feminine. That is so. So if you've done that, well done you. But like I said, when they come back, they're coming back. Then you have an expectation. Right, okay, why did you do this? From what came to light for this to separate in the first place? What was it? What was it? Now, this isn't for everyone. Some of you are on different journeys, like I said. So they're guiding me and people in mission to target more of an individual. Because you might say, I resonate with this. I resonate with the journey. I am a twin flame, but not what's going on. That is, some is like mine's is different. Some people have different journeys. There's a Teresa in mission, and she is here to teach people about music vibration. You know, frequency, through energetic frequency. You know, some of you have different. So you can book me. I'll take an image reading, or, you know, an image reading, and I guide you through your journey. We'll all have different journeys. That's the energy now. But like I say, this is a beautiful reading. This one, because you would get left out in the cold. So book me if you have an expectation of something, or go to the group. Page of Pentacles, like I said, I spat out about me and my person's journey about this time round. 3 years, I think. 3 years now, I think. Wow, that's interesting. 3 of Cups. You see? 3 of Cups, third party. Now it's gone down 3 of Cups celebration, right? Back together. Because it's 3 years, me and David. Interesting. Anyway, I only know, if you know me, I don't know dates, but I knew he came back 3 years ago because it was his birthday. And it's his birthday again. I don't know I don't know his date of the birthday. But I know it's his birthday soon because he's Libra. That's all. And I only know that because Joey's back and Joey told me it's his birthday. I was like, oh shit, must be David soon. Anyway, Page of Pentacles is, like I said, when I came back the first time, second time around, which is Steps to Union, 3 years ago, that's where you are lot of saying. Starting as a page on this Pentacles, but this leads to marriage and all that, what you want in the first place. If you're on track. When he came back the first time I met David, I wouldn't say I was saying to him, let's get married, let's move in, but I was definitely 3D soulmate, treating it like a soulmate relationship. So that could be like, well, I met him, like, why don't you move in? Why don't we get married? I want to meet your family. I didn't, but it was still 3D. This time round, took it all the way back. I knew, but I didn't know. I didn't have to do the work, which I do with you, because of obviously my contract's different. But when he came back this time round, 3 years ago, I didn't have a title. There was no title. Took back 9 months to get the title of dating from that guy, right? And he used to come see me. It was like once a month. And just in the night of wands. And then it built up. This is where it stayed, but this is where it leads. If you have an expectation of going straight to the marriage thing, you'll just stay in that out in the cold, because his card is blue. And pissed off. Look, she's pissed off, right? That's what this is saying. This is the wake up call, because we are here, particularly at this time, like I said. If you haven't got a relationship and you don't know universal laws of how to pull things into your reality without them being in your reality, you're screwed. And most people on planet Earth at this divine time is separate, or in a relationship they don't want. So more people are just going to settle and get more depressed, right? I'll just settle with what I've got, which is fine if you teach them universal laws, how to love yourself, how to work on yourself, go wishes and your desires. There's enough things. You don't have to go and physical. Oh gosh, this is long, but I was listening to a spiritual leader, only a little bit, but I don't really listen to much things out there. I do my own shit. I'm too busy. But she was like, oh, since this virus, it's affected me because I can't go to events and help people, guide them, right? And to me, I'm like, I don't need to meet no one. What do you think the internet's for? I can record, you can do lives. That meeting someone is not necessary. Right? And she was quite good, but she was still missing the dots. She's like, it's affected my business. It's affected everybody. It's affected my team. I'm like, well, why didn't you teach the team what I teach others? So they will be independent. So they won't be affected. That's what they're trying to guide me to make more people more independent so they don't rely on me. So now the virus affected her, and the snowball effect affected everyone else because she didn't teach others. And that's the bad thing about all the spiritual leaders. Or Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Bob Marley, Mother Teresa, all of them amazing. But what didn't they do? They did not teach others the skills. So when they died or got killed, right, there was no, predecessor or whatever. They didn't teach them. This is why I'm here. I give you everything I do. If you're not successful, do you hear that? You're not. Not because I don't give you anything. I don't hold back a thing. That's what I'm saying. Everyone who's individual, but I get the download, or I give you what I do to be successful, so you don't rely on me. So if I'm ill or I take time off, or I want to quit, there's no expectation, because I'm like, well, you could go this one, this one, this one. That's why the collaboration is very important. This is the wake-up call to it. It's massive this time now. It's very important. Come away from that graveyard rooted way of doing things. And like I said, this is about rising of the masculine, which we already know, because this is the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is rising up of the masculine. Aquarius is on top of the world card. This world now is for us to rise in the masculine, and he is on top. Though I ain't got the world card here. So judgment is also about they are coming back. It's a revisit as well. They are coming back, but are you going to go back to, oh, okay, you're back now, shall we get married? Or no, it leads there. Six of Cups, my Six of Cups, I've got, look, the children here, look, Three of Cups, twin flame, always third party, which I just said with me and my person. I've just realised now, literally 3 years, Three of Cups turns into the celebration, right, which leads to this anyway, right? So this is about you with, from a child, changing this Three of Cups, third party. Third parties is anything with inside of you, anything external of you that stops you going for your loves and your wishes and your desires. So you to celebrate yourself, me, myself and I, Three of Cups, right? Anything external. That's why you have a person with third party dramas, because you have third party. You are here to be aligned within your masculine, right? Because this is the feminine. This planet is of cups, emotions, 10 of Cups. That's why the Tree of Life, knowing the Kabbalah is essential. I have it on my website. It's 20 quid off, right? Join Mission, you get all the programs, even the money program, right? Join Mission, I'll give you everything. But if you want to do it solo, that's you. I haven't got a problem if you're over there making your own community. No issue with that, right? No issue with that. But this is about you. And then look there, forever you get your person. And this is what we are here. Six of Cups is longevity. People want relationships. They fall in love. And that love frequency, right? You want them now. You want them now. We are here to teach people, well, first of all, time is not real. It's no time. If time was real, I wouldn't be able to do this and tell you next month. I wouldn't be able to tell you what's happening, would I? I wouldn't be able to say your person's coming back if there was time, because it'll be like just saying what's happening at the time. There's no time, my point. So if you take 9 months to nail your person by reprogramming yourself of the Illuminati's way of time, right, then, which doesn't work, because you know most people are not with someone they absolutely adore like you do with your twin flame. They don't make romance movies on soulmates, right? They make it on the twin flame. They absolutely do. All superheroes. I'm Superman. Well, I don't fly. Well, I do fly actually in my or when I go to sleep. Well, that's not flying. Well, yeah, because we're multi-dimensional beings. So on this dimension, I can't fly. When I go into another state of awareness, which is a dream state, I fly. We're multi-dimensional. And so, yeah, I fly. And B, I can read in you. Superman, he had X-ray vision. Well, I can read in you, which it isn't actually reading in you. Superhero, romance films, how fucking amazing you are. Don't fuck it up with your expectation. This is a wake-up call. Get into your masculine. I haven't done this for a while, so I get what he or she is thinking, because I feel as well they're going to come back, test the waters, right? Small, test the waters. Then it will lead to this. Like I said, you see the children, but it leads to longevity, right? When you come out of that cave, you mold your life. That's why she's done it like putty, my card. Mold or whatever that is, putty, I said, to your bliss, fulfillment, happiness. Two of Cups, starseed. If you do your starseed mission, which is about freedom. Oh, it's about loving yourself. No, it's about freedom, right? Freedom from mental enslavement. Loving yourself helps, yeah, but you always think you love yourself. I do love myself. Well, if you love yourself, you'll be doing me. I always say that to people who say, oh, well, I'm doing the work, I'm healing. Why aren't you doing what I'm doing then? Why do you think there's competition? Why aren't you making programs and giving them out like me? Why do you think there's any competition? Why are you spying on your person and worried what he's doing? Do you have insecurities that he's going to go to the third party? You know, why are you doing stuff like that? Why aren't you a version of me? There's work to be done. There's work to be done. I can get you your person and get you aligned in mission. That's an absolute, and I guarantee it. If you're not, it's you. It's you. Right, pistol with my person. Like I said, join the Facebook. Anyway, let's see. Because like I said, slowly, coming in slow, and then it's going to pick up to the 10 of cups. 6 of cups to the 10 of cups. They choose you. 2 of cups here. This selfishness of, I'm going to go over there and sell crystals for myself. I'm going to go over there and do a YouTube channel for myself. 9 of cups. Right? That's selfish. And that's an addictive pattern from the fucking past. Dead and buried. Like I said about that woman with the YouTube. Well, I can't go out there. I'm like, I didn't say nothing to her. It's not my, well, it's not my, well, it's not my place, but she didn't need to go to fucking, that's ego. Right? Most of you have ego. So everyone claps at her and, you know, how are you? And I really appreciate you and all that kind of thing. That's why I don't like lives. I don't want people going, oh, you're so amazing. I don't need none of that. It's not that I don't need it. It's not me. I'm reading you. So I feel like it's weird because I'm like, I'm only reading you. You don't need to thank me. I'm reading you. I don't know. It's weird to me. That's why I just record. But then I've got to do lives now, ain't I? See, I told you this death, reborn, judgment. I know that we are deeply connected. I told you, they woke me up with this death, grieving thing. Death, look, the coming out of, this is what they woke me up with. The masculine's coming out of this death thing. That's what the energy I woke up today. And it's like they realise, and that's what it's that they know that you are connected. That's what I was getting. Let me get one more, or whatever they say, pull out. So I don't even know what to call this reading. Yeah, that was exactly what it was. Because I said 3 of swords to the 4 of swords. The 3 of swords was you was missing each other, right? And then the 4 of swords today woke up. I miss you so much it scares me. This was them waking up to like, fucking hell, it's like death. If I don't get back with them, it's a horrible feeling. And that's that horrible push and pull feeling you normally have. It's flipped. It's flipped. And look, this one's come in reverse. I was in denial of this connection. They're coming back knowing it's a twin flame. Now, don't kid yourself. They're not going to come, oh, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame. They know, but they're going to, yeah, you know, how's you? I apologise. They might apologise. I don't know. I don't know. Work out what's going to be your issue so you're not like that. And ask me a question. I said a question, right? If you've got more and you're ready and you want to make the change, you lot should be feeling this darkness is coming, man. I'm telling you, November. You should be feeling what I'm feeling. You might not put your finger on it, but you should be having some kind of feeling that it's time. It's time. What I'm saying, you resonate with. So, anyway, there's your reading. So, I'll check out the Facebook group. It's you get more stuff. You get loads of other stuff. And plus, I said from others in mission as well. So, you can see that they do it. You can do it. Because most of you think, oh, Sophia, you're quite confident. You know your shit. Even though if you go back to my story, I still don't know all the cards. I'll be honest with you. But I didn't even hold the tarot cards in my life before I started this channel. First time I shuffled. And then within, like, the next day, I'd done a YouTube channel. But anyway, yes, I am confident. The only person who really intimidates me, Clint Eastwood would. And I was going to say Arnold Schwarzenegger a little bit. But you're my person. right? It's the only one, and that is intentional. It's part of the contract, right? Anyway, so you can see the others that are in mission, right? So it's not just about, oh, I can't be like you, Sophia, because you're so confident, you're so out there, I'm like, well, go and see who else is here, right? See how they do it. See how they all move forward, what they are, and you will see them. And I always said that. November, you'll see the start of them getting with their person. And then you will see the changes. The dark and the light, the yin and the yang. That's what it's changing to now. So anyway, I'm out. Link in the description box for the Facebook group. Speak to you later.